Welcome back to the channel. This is Deonte Lamar, and I'm back with another video. If you are new to the channel, please be so kind to accept my invite to subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell, select all, so you get all notifications when I release content on the channel. If you're returning, you know what to do. Tap the like for your boy. This is your boy, Deonte Lamar. And I want to start this off by saying God doesn't waste pain. He transforms it into power. God doesn't waste pain. He transforms it into power. In this video, we'll cover why disappointment is often divine redirection, how your financial struggles shape your resilience. We will talk about the hidden blessings behind rejection and how to step into your purpose with confidence, and how the power of faith, the power of faith is key to rebuilding your life. Yes, indeed. So let's get into this. Have you ever felt like life was just hitting you with one storm after another? This everything hitting you back to back, all types of stuff going on in your life. And you like, dang, no matter what I can, no matter what I do, no matter what I do, I just can't seem to catch a break. Maybe you face disappointment, you face rejection, failed opportunities, or just financial hardship, financial burdens. And you wondering, why is this happening to me? Like, why does this keep happening to me, man? Why does this keep happening? What if I told you that your pain has a purpose? Your pain has a purpose. What if every setback was actually a setup for something greater? What if your setback was actually a setup towards something greater? Today, we're going to be talking about spiritual restoration and how God can take everything you've been through and turn it into something more powerful. Your struggle was not in vain. You are being prepared for something bigger, something greater than you can ever imagine. Now, stick with me to the end, because this message could be a breakthrough that you've been waiting for. And like I said, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, because we're going to be diving deep into faith, your personal growth, and overcoming struggles. So, why disappointment is divine direction? That's what we're about to talk about. Now, let's start with something that we've all experienced, and that's disappointment. Let's just cut to the chase. We've all experienced disappointment. It could be a job you didn't get. It could be a relationship that you was in that fell apart, or a dream that seems to have been crumbled. You could have had this high hopes for something, and it just seemed like everything fell apart. But this is the thing you need to understand. God doesn't close a door unless he has something better waiting for you. God don't close doors unless he has something greater waiting for you. Think about it. Sometimes we focused on what we want rather than being focused on what we actually need. Example, maybe you prayed for a certain job and you didn't get it. And you realized later that that job would have had you stuck while God had a greater opportunity waiting for you. Rejection is often redirection. What feels like a no, what feels like a no is actually God saying, I have something better for you. I have something better for you. Think about it. If you read the Bible, Joseph in the Bible was betrayed by his own brothers, thrown into a pit and sold into slavery. But what happened? God elevated him into a position of power in Egypt. What looked like destruction was actually preparation for his destiny. So ask yourself, what if this setback is actually a setup for something bigger? You have to really think about this. What if that setback that you thought was a setback was actually a setup for something greater. Let's talk about financial burden and financial struggles, how they can build resilience. Excuse me. This rain got me. Change of weather. Now, I know how heavy it feels when you are living paycheck to paycheck. I know how it feels to live paycheck to paycheck. Trust me, I know. Stressing over bills, you got a lot of debt, you drowning in debt, or feeling like no matter how hard you work, it's never enough. I know how it feels. I know how it feels. You just feel like you're running a rat race, chasing your tail. Just can't get ahead of the game. But God uses financial struggles to develop discipline, wisdom, and faith. Excuse me. Your struggle is shaping you for greater responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So let me give you this example. I don't know. Say God blessed you with $1 million right now. Would you be ready to handle it? Will you know how to manage it, invest it, and use it wisely? Or would you just let it slip through your hands because you've never learned financial discipline? Think about that for it. Just sit in that for a while. Sit in that for a while. If God blessed you with $1 million right now, would you know what to do with it? Would you know how to manage it? Would you know how to invest it? How would you use it? How would you use it? Or would you just blow through it? A lot of y'all say y'all would know what to do. Y'all would do this and do that until it really hits your hands. Then you find yourself out here splurging and doing dumb stuff. God tests us in small things before he blesses us with greater things. If you read the Bible, Luke 16:10 says, whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. So instead of asking, like, why am I struggling? Ask, what is the season teaching you? What is this season teaching me? What is this season teaching me? You know, it's a lot of hidden blessings behind rejection. I know firsthand about rejection. Rejection is one of the hardest things to deal with, whether it's from a person, whether it's from a job or an opportunity. Rejection hurts. It hurts. But you know, rejection is God's protection. That's what I want you to remember. Rejection is God's protection. What you thought was a loss is actually a gain in disguise. What you thought was a loss is actually a gain. Think about a breakup you may have had, or think about a woman you was interested in, right? And you found out she was as toxic as hell. It might hurt you, especially if y'all had some years in, right? Might have had 3, 4 years in, maybe 5 years. It will hurt to lose that person. It will hurt when they reject you. Say they left you for another person. It's gonna hurt. But look at it like this. Now that it showed their hand, you know what this person was all about. It's a blessing that you didn't go further and have more time and more years and start putting stuff in each other's name and stuff like that. So you really got out good. You know, and especially say y'all was together, y'all just so happen not to have kids. Think about it. If this person left you for somebody else, or if this person was just pure toxic, you would have to deal with that for the rest of your life. So you dodged a bullet. Think about a job opportunity. Think about you might have wanted a job, right? And it was a lot of money involved, and they rejected you for the job. But then a year later, you see the company shutting down. Think about it. That was actually a gain for you because you didn't go into that and possibly, start like shaping your life around this job, and then all of a sudden the income gone. And now you further in debt. You looking like, how am I gonna pay this? How am I gonna pay that? it was actually a game for you in disguise. Maybe you wanted a business deal, right? But it fell through. Then later you see like, dang, that would have been a disaster had I had this business deal now. That would have been a disaster because maybe something in life happened to you. And he said, good thing I didn't start that business. Good thing I didn't get that deal because I wouldn't have been able to handle that. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. David was overlooked by his own family. When Samuel came to anoint a king, right? God chose David anyway. People who rejected you don't determine your destiny. God does. So if you're feeling rejected, trust that God is positioning you for something greater. I hope y'all following me on this because this is all about purpose, how you stepping into your purpose. This is all about purpose. How do you step into your purpose? Everybody, everything you've gone through was basically training. Basically, it was training for where you're going. Think about it like that. Everything that you have been through, right? Every hardship, every trial, every tribulation is basically it's been training for where you're going. Here's how you move forward, right? Let go of the past. You can't step into the future if you still holding on to the past, right? If you still holding on to all that past pain, excuse me, how can you move forward? You got to forgive, release, and move forward. Strengthen your faith. Pray, read the word, surround yourself with people who actually speak life into you. Surround yourself with people who's going to love on you and speak life, uplift, pour into you. Take action, right? You got to take action. Faith without works is dead. If God put a vision in your heart, start moving. What are you waiting on? That spirit of procrastination is a mother because it'll keep you from stepping out on faith. It's crazy. You know, I do these kind of topics from time to time because I want to use my platform to encourage. I know some of my content is not for everybody because I do hold people accountable. My language can be a little crazy, but all in all, I have faith. All in all, God knows my heart, and I'm working. I still haven't got where I want to be yet, but I'm working. I want to encourage y'all that you are not forgotten. God sees you, man. God definitely sees you. He knows what you've been through, and trust, he is about to restore everything that you have lost. Joel 2:25 says, I will restore to you the years that the swarming locust has eaten. Your time is coming. Stay faithful. Stay faithful. Think about it. Listen to that. Take notes. Joel 2, chapter 2, verse 25. I will restore to you the years that the swarming locust has eaten. God will restore you from all that pain, everything that was eating at you, everything that was taken away, everything that you lost, everything that you've been through. God will restore you. Definitely will restore you. Just keep faith. Keep praying. Keep praying. My mother always told me, pray until something happens. Pray until something happens. And I did that. I took heed of that. And true enough, I was restored. If this message spoke to you, drop restoration in the comments. Drop restoration in the comments. We're going to claim this together. Restoration. If this message spoke to you, drop restoration in the comments. And before you go today, make sure you like this video. Drop me a like. It's a simple thumbs up. It supports the channel. It supports what I'm doing over here. And a brother got 10 kids. I got 10 kids. So I'm out here busy, working hard, trying to make a way. You know, I run a cleaning company, but this is like something I'm trying to get into, this whole content creation thing. And I'm really passionate about what the message I put out. I had somebody say I had a gossip channel the other day. I said, well, you must not watch the content, because everything I report on, everything I talk about has a message behind it. You just got to listen. So make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe. If you like these kind of messages, subscribe and let me know in the comments. Look out for the email address. Email me. If you're going through something, email me. If you want me to cook on something, you want me to talk about something, leave me a message. Or just share this with someone who needs to hear it. Because check this out. Your breakthrough is closer than what you think. Keep the faith. And I'll see you in the next one. It's your boy, Deonte Lamar. Peace.